Welcome back, Independence Mustang Wrestling fans. We are 4 minutes away from Independence Wrestling in the regional dual final against Denver-Tripoli. Denver-Tripoli defeated Union LaPorte City 39-30 in that dual meet previously. So we're about ready to go. 4 minutes away from Independence Wrestling versus Denver-Tripoli in the regional final. Independence won its first round match against Gilbert 60-15. So won that one going away. So great first round action there for Independence. Did a nice job. So Independence versus Denver-Tripoli coming up. I wanted to take a little bit of time and run through the results from this last weekend's sectional wrestling tournament. Independence results. At 106, it was Holden Griffith receiving third place, and Holden came out tonight, wrestled a sectional runner-up from Gilbert, and pinned him in the first period. So good job by Holden Griffith, third place at sectionals here this last Saturday, and a great win tonight in the dual meet against Gilbert. At 113 pounds, it was Jarrett Orr receiving second place at the sectional meet. In the finals, he wrestled Riley Wright, and there's a possibility they're going to wrestle again here tonight. Riley Wright from Denver-Tripoli, ranked number 4, and he was the sectional champ over Jarrett Orr at 113 pounds. At 120, Colin Fischels did a great job. Fischels had the opportunity to wrestle back into a true second place, and in that match, he won by fall over Schmitz of Waterloo Columbus. So Colin Fischels, a sectional runner-up and a district qualifier for Independence. That goes right along with Jarrett Orr at 113 as well. At 126, Jacob Wolf placed third at the sectional tournament. He had an opportunity to wrestle as well for a true second place match, but lost in overtime 8-6, and that was a match against Cale Kruger of Denver-Tripoli. So there's a possibility that Jacob Wolf's going to get an opportunity to wrestle Cale Kruger again tonight from Denver-Tripoli at 126 pounds. At 132, Tanner Erickson Dale won by decision 6-0 over Neil Finder, and placed third at the sectional tournament. So there's another Independence Denver-Tripoli matchup that very well could take place again here in this regional dual final. At 138, Drew Davis was a sectional champ, and he won 4-3 over Caleb Wilson of Denver-Tripoli. Drew Davis, a senior, 36-10, and Caleb Wilson, 39-9, a sophomore. At 145, Seth House placed fourth at the sectional tournament. I take that back. He placed third. He won by fall over Ryan Maitland of Denver-Tripoli and placed third at 145. Luke House was a sectional runner-up, wrestling in the finals against Luke Hageman of Dyersville-Beckman. He lost 8-0, and that puts him in second place. Luke House, a district qualifier for Independence. Jake Jewell was a sectional champ, winning by fall, and 124 in his finals match at 160. 170, Nick Holt won 3-1 in his finals match at 182. Elliott Ryan won by fall in 346. At 195, it was Matt McMillan. Matt McMillan wrestling Isaac Sheetenhelm of Denver-Tripoli, and Isaac Sheetenhelm picked up an 11-3 win in that match. At 220 pounds, Hunter Crawford went on the mat for Independence at 220, and he was a sectional champ at 220. He's actually weighed in at 195 tonight to help Independence's lineup out a little bit, but he was a sectional champ at 220. At 285, unfortunately, Austin Larkin stepping on the mat for Independence at 285 and lost by a flagrant misconduct call, and that took his points out of the sectional tournament and is not allowing him to wrestle here tonight. So we'll see who we put in at 285 tonight for Independence. On the mat, we're starting off at 120 pounds. And at 120, we got Colin Fischels on the mat, and Colin Fischels is wrestling Tevin Reddig. And Reddig from Denver-Tripoli was the sectional champ. So Colin Fischels lost to Reddig in the semifinal round of wrestling at the sectional tournament. And Fischels was then able to wrestle back for the true second place. And Colin Fischels gives up the first takedown. So right away, Independence Colin Fischel's here at 120, goes down 2-0, 2-0 in this first period, giving up that first takedown in the match. So it's Independence and Denver-Tripoli right now on the mats. And on the season right now, Denver-Tripoli, they are 21-9 on the season, while Independence is at 22-6. So we started the first round tonight at 113, starting this second dual meet at 120 pounds, and it's Colin Fischel's on the mat behind 2-0 with 56 seconds left in the first period. And once again, Fischel's and Rettig, they wrestled this last weekend. I'll see if I can pull that up real quick. Well, we'll try it again here, see if I can get my computer going. Oh, Fischel's now fighting out of an over-under. Oh, Rettig's got him turned over on his back. 28 seconds left, and Colin's going to have to fight pretty hard here. This is going to be really tight. You're over the head, you're under the arms. 20 seconds left in the first period. See if Colin can stay off his back here in the first period. These two wrestled in the semifinals, and it was Rettig with the fall in 43 seconds, and Rettig does the same thing here in the first period with a fall in 1 minute and 48 seconds. So Denver-Tripoli picks up a win by fall at 120 pounds. Now this could be a fun match. I'm really looking forward to this one. So Jacob Wolf and oh, I see what we did. Oh, Riley Wright. Okay, so Denver-Tripoli has done some playing with their lineup, and I'm going to do the best I can do to keep up with it. For Denver-Tripoli at 120, they bumped up their number 4 ranked Riley Wright up to 120, so I'm assuming this is Reagan of Denver-Tripoli moving up to 126. So I'm not sure if that means they're going to keep their 26-pounder out of the lineup or what they're going to do, but we got Jacob Wolf on the mat right now, giving up the first takedown. He's now on his feet and picks up the reversal. And he's looking for some back points right now. Oh, so close. Oh, he didn't catch the head. Front headlock situation now. They get back up to their feet. Let's see if we can get the score straightened out here. They got it 4-4. So there was a scramble there. Jacob with a takedown of some back points, I'm assuming. Let's see. That's what I get for. I do this every dual meet. At some point in time in every dual meet, I get looking at the lineups and I lose track of a score, and I just lost track of that. There's Jacob Wolf in on another shot. He's tied up 4-4, 48 seconds left in the first period. He had the first shot and must have had some. Oh, he's got another shot and a takedown to his back, and then we're getting back points. And if he can, oh, he just can't quite hold him on his back to get that pin going. But he's got 2 more back points and goes ahead 8-4 now. Nice job, Jacob Wolf. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly who they have here at 126. If this is, I don't believe this is Cale Kruger who they have listed. I don't know if they bumped up their 120-pounder. If he could scoop the head here, he went far shoulder, picked up the inside leg. He's got to scoop the head a little bit better, and he should be able to get a fall here if he can get in this position again, but there's the same thing. He's right back to the head. Now his opponent's going to hit a little hook shot, sit out, get up to his feet. 5 seconds left. Jacob needs to, oh, good job by Jacob Wolf keeping the elbow. Oh, lost the elbow. He's going to give his opponent a chance, and oh, his opponent does get 1 at the end of the period. So Wolf picks up some more back points, 3 more back points, goes to 11. His opponent picks up the escape, 11-5. That was an exciting first period of wrestling. 11-5 right now. Jacob Wolf on the mat here at 126. And once again, not 100% sure who they have on the mat right now. Reddick? Okay. Yep. All right, so it was Trevor Reddick on the mat for Denver-Tripoli. So he's moving up from 120 pounds. So what Denver has done is they took their 113 pounder, moving him up to 120. Took their 120 pounder, moved him up to 26, and Jacob Wolf with another takedown and back points. 2 more back points. He's up 17-6 right now, and he's got that far shoulder thing going, but he can't figure out how to scoop the head as the guy comes over. He's got the far shoulder. He's got to reverse the half on the way over and catch his head. He's had about 3 falls here he could get, but he can't catch the head. Gives up the reversal, 19-8 now. Got an 11-point lead, 59 seconds left in the second period. We got to be thinking tech fall here. Right now, it's Reddick with a half Nelson on the edge of the mat. Got to get him back out to the middle. They go out of bounds. Get back out there, Jacob Wolf. Let's go. Let's get a tech fall here. Even better, let's get a fall. We've had him on his back 3 times now. He's got to reverse his half a little bit quicker on that far shoulder. And inside thigh pick, there was a locked hand. Referee got it. Assistant referee got the locked hands. So it's going to go to 20-8 now, a 12-point lead. Escape takedown would be a tech fall, but we'd like to go for a lot more than that. 41 seconds left here. Now they're going to go 20-8. They got 10-8 on the scoreboard right now, so they'll get that fixed up. Don't score 20 points very often. Our number of fouls doesn't go above 10, so that's why they can't get 20-8 on the board. Don't get that wrestling score very often. There's Jacob Wolf now. Got a little scramble going on the bottom. There's the reversal, 22-8. 22-8, and we got back points, and we'd rather get the fall here. Come on, Jacob Wolf. Oh, same thing. We haven't reversed the half on the way over, but it's going to be a tech fall, 25-8. Nice job, Jacob Wolf. Way to get out there and get after it for Independence. And that was a win over Reddick of Denver-Tripoli. And once again, Reddick actually wrestled at 120 pounds, and Reddick was a sectional champ. Was a sectional champ for Denver-Tripoli, and let's just say that Jacob Wolf went out there and took it to him. Tech fall. So now we're up at 132 pounds, and here's a head-to-head matchup from this last weekend. This was the 3rd and 4th place match for Tanner Erickson Dale against Neil Finder of Denver-Tripoli. Tanner Erickson Dale won that match 6-1. Erickson Dale, nice roll. Count him. He's got a kind of a Peterson roll situation here. He's got to go. No back points on that. Oh, I wish the referee could have reacted to that just a little bit quicker. It's kind of a takedown into a scramble, and he came out on top in that Peterson roll situation. And referee didn't recognize it as fast as I wish he would have, because there would have been maybe a couple more counts for back points there. So anyway, Erickson Dale, 1:16 left in the first period. It's a 2-0 score. He's in the top position here. New start back in the middle. Once again, these guys wrestled for 3rd and 4th here this last weekend. Erickson Dale with a 6-1 decision. This is kind of tough to do after you've beaten a guy just a few days back on Saturday. A lot of times the loser kind of has the advantage because he knows what you're going to throw at him, and sometimes it's kind of tough for the guy that had the win to get kind of excited. I don't know if that sounds very right, but you know, you kind of think, well, I've had the win once and it should happen again, and sometimes things happen, get caught out of position, and things can change awfully fast. So 36 seconds left in the first period. Tanner Erickson Dale ahead 2-0. 30 seconds. So the dual meet score right now, Independence 5 and Denver-Tripoli 6. Denver-Tripoli had that pin in the first match, starting off at 120. Jacob Wolf came darn close to evening things up at 126. A great match at 126 over the 120-pound sectional champ that Denver-Tripoli moved up against him. Down to the final 5 seconds here in the first period, and Tanner Erickson Dale up 2-0. We gotta find a way to get him going on some offense here and see if we can open up a little bit of a gap. Erickson Dale's going to defer, and Denver-Tripoli is going to go in the down position. Now Tanner's ridden him out. Rode him out the whole first period after that takedown, so we'll see what Denver gets going here off the whistle. Erickson Dale does a good job of just staying behind the arms. Stops that initial motion. Has not got him broken down yet, though, and this is, get a 2-on-1, and I know Tanner does have some tilts that he likes to go to occasionally from that down position. Got the arm pulled across the belly right now. Not really sure, can't really go anywhere with it. Got to go to something else on the right-hand side. Well, I think he's going to try to maybe load up the hips over on the right side. Nope, stalemate. 1:25 left in the second period. Tanner Erickson Dale ahead 2-0. Like I said, see some offense here. Oh, Denver-Tripoli gets up off the whistle. Erickson Dale floats and follows and does a good job. And no change. Ooh, that was close. As they went out of bounds, Denver-Tripoli kind of dropped to his knees, and Tanner actually went flying off the top of him onto the hardwood here. But referee said didn't happen in bounds, so no change. Now Erickson Dale tries to put the legs in, gets high. Denver-Tripoli reaches up for the head. He's got the head. He's not going to let go of it. 2-0, 1:05 left in the second period. Erickson Dale comes out around front. He's got his head freed up again. They're in a front headlock situation right now, so no loss of control for Erickson Dale, 54 seconds. Erickson Dale still in control. Tried to kind of go ahead in the hole, and referee stalemates it. We got to stop that first move. We can't let Denver have the first move out the whistle here with the restart at 43 seconds. Ooh, he had a 6-1 win on Saturday. We're only at 2-0 right now. Sure would like to open this gap up just a little bit. He's got things under control. He's going legs again, and this is, he's got working a power half. He doesn't have a leg in very deep, though. As a matter of fact, yeah, it's just not a good leg ride, and that's gives up the reversal. Never really actually got the legs in. It was kind of wrapped around his waist with both legs, trying to power half, and it just turned into a scramble. Now Denver tries to put the legs in. Tanner Erickson Dale tripods up. 5 seconds to pull him over. Erickson Dale almost had a reversal and really had the guy pulled over top and had him on his back. But it would have been kind of a defensive fall in that case because the referee had not awarded the reversal. It's all tied up 2-2. Erickson Dale starts the down position. Let's see where he's going to go. Oh, he gets broken down right away. Got a chicken wing now. His opponent trying to put it on the right-hand side. We got to get hustling down here. 1:45 left. It's all tied up 2-2. Denver-Tripoli with the legs in. We almost shook him off here this last time. Don't reach back. We're not going to get anything there. We got to reach. Got to be careful here in this leg situation. Scoot your hips away. We got Denver-Tripoli on his really hips on the mat. Erickson Dale trying to reach back for a headlock now. Just not quite sure where to go with this body. There's went to a headlock and had him on his back there. We better be getting some back points. We got a reversal and 3 more back points coming. Tanner needs to, he's trying to lean over that. There's the fall. 6-1 win on Saturday and a fall tonight. That's huge. Went from a 6-1 win to a fall tonight. Tanner Erickson Dale, that is outstanding. So we gained 3 points right there. Start estimating the team score, and we're thinking, yeah, we'll pick up 3 there. No, we picked up 6 there. So that's a great opportunity to pull away a little bit. So here we are at 138 now. Okay, so we have
Drew Davis.
It's Maitland of Denver-Tripoli. I'm going to have to refresh the page here again. These guys wrestled this last weekend. Well, I take it back. Oh, they're really playing with their lineup here. Okay, I got to find Maitland here, so I'm not sure where they're going with this. If Maitland, they had him weighed in at 145. Maybe he weighed in at 138. Drew Davis, though, with the takedown and the fall anyway. Drew Davis with the fall at 138. That's fine. I mean, they're playing. They're shuffling the lineup. Like I said, they had Maitland listed at 145. He must have weighed in at 138 to be able to wrestle at that weight class. We got
Wilson. For the Independence Mustang, Seth House.
Okay, we got Wilson now of Denver-Tripoli on the mat. Let's see if he. No points scored. Shot by Seth House. Caleb Wilson. So Wilson was weighed in at 138 for Denver-Tripoli. He moved up to 145. So Maitland. So Neil Finder of Denver-Tripoli wrestled 132 straight up against Tanner Erickson Dale. Brandon Maitland, a freshman, moved up to 138. And now we have Caleb Wilson that weighed in at 138, has moved up to 145. And is wrestling Seth House on the mat right now. No points scored here, 1:08 left in the first period. And I've had a few opportunities here, but nobody's been able to score yet. 1 minute left in the first period. Denver kind of shuffling their lineup to see if they could put the best lineup out there initially. Still trying to find Wilson here in the line. There we go. Wilson, okay, has moved up from 138. Wilson from Denver-Tripoli was a runner-up last weekend to Drew Davis. Drew Davis in the finals won over Wilson 4-3. So they're thinking they can put Wilson in here from 138, bump him up against Seth House. Seth House was placed third at 145. So they're looking for Wilson to come out here and do some damage. And I'm assuming, if you're Wilson from Denver-Tripoli, you just saw your teammate go out there and get pinned by someone you lost to 4-3. You're thinking you want to get out there and turn the tables and pick up the pin to erase that score. But so far, at the end of the first period, Seth House is having none of it. 0-0 score right now. Doing a good job so far. And we start the second period with House in that top position. Wilson up to his feet. House dropped down briefly to grab that single leg, but let go. So we got Wilson ahead now after the escape here at the beginning of the second period. Wilson, Denver-Tripoli ahead of Seth House at 145. Wilson's moved up from 138. So starting right away at the beginning of the dual meet, Denver-Tripoli has moved pretty much everybody up. Their 113-pounder bumped up to 120, and all the dominoes have kind of bumped up since then. And there's Wilson with a shot on the edge of the mat, going to drive Seth House out of bounds. So 1-0 score, Seth House down here at 145, 127 left in the second period. Now Seth did a good job in his last match. He won an exciting 6-5. Had some good shots in his last match. He's kind of gone forward a few times here, but he needs to really commit to these shots. I know he's probably he's wrestling a better opponent than what he had in the first round of wrestling against Gilbert, but he's got to go ahead and pull the trigger on these shots. Get in just a little bit deeper than he's gotten in so far. 59 seconds left. 1-0 score. I mean, that's once again, Denver-Tripoli went 4-3. This wrestler went 4-3 with Drew Davis. And like I said, the reason why Denver-Tripoli sent him up here at 145 against a third place winner at sectionals is they're thinking they can at least even up that 138 result where Davis had the pin, or get something bigger than just a decision. There's House with a shot, but the difference between his shots in this match and last match is, last match I think he had a little more confidence going in against an opponent that placed third at districts as well. There's another elbow pass. Good shot. Nice series there. Elbow pass, fake shot, elbow pass, right back into it again. Shot him out of bounds. 13 seconds. Now he's got to be careful here. 13 seconds. Keep your feet moving. Boy, it doesn't look Denver goes to the collar tie. That's a little surprising. Once again, you gotta be thinking he's up from 138, trying to make good things happen for his team, and I would think he'd be hard charging there in those last 10 seconds to try and get a takedown, but no go. And they start back. They're starting the third period. They're going to stay right there on their feet. So House is going to put it in his own hands. And he's going to be looking for a takedown to pick up the W. That's what he did in the last match. He was behind 5-4 with about 5 seconds left. Took the shot, received the takedown with about 2 seconds left. He's got an opportunity here to do the exact same thing. Shot by Wilson, edge of the mat though, an outside single leg. Got driven off the mat, 1:29 left in the third period. Coaches are trying to get Seth to get him to circle, get his opponent to circle to the right. There's that elbow pass again. Got that, looking for that outside single leg off that elbow pass. Really surprised to see Denver-Tripoli still just locking up collar tie, but there's why. He's looking for a high crotch, and he got the high crotch and goes ahead now 3-0. 1 minute left in the third period, so there's that tie up. I'm wondering why he's tying up so tight, but that's exactly what he was shooting for, was that high crotch. Get in tight and hit a nice high crotch by popping that elbow up. So 47 seconds left in the third period. They go out of bounds. Now this is where Seth's got to be. He's got to be tough here. We don't want anything more than this right here, and even better. Reversal to the back. We got to be hustling down on the bottom. We got to wrestle 47 seconds as hard as we can wrestle right now. Caution by House. Good movement. No. I'm not sure who that was given to. It looked like House moved, but I can't hear the whistle very well. So House is up and out and got the escape. Good. .3 seconds left, 4-1 score. There's a shot, good. Warning on red, warning on red, warning on Denver-Tripoli. Seth has some good shots so far. Oh, he's got to watch. Oh, he's going for the headlock. You're not going to get a headlock against an opponent like this. He's good enough. He's not gonna probably cave to that. 6-1 score at the end, and hey, not too bad by Seth House. Like I said, Denver was looking for more there, no doubt. Moving up a sectional runner-up against a sophomore that placed third. So, and that individual that they moved up, Wilson, went 4-3 with Drew Davis, and Drew Davis just went out at 138 and had a hard driving fall. All right, here we go, 152. And Luke House in on a double leg right away. Picks up 2. Luke House wrestling Connor Vogt of Denver-Tripoli.
152 for Denver-Tripoli, Jordan Hobbs.
No, they've changed that too on me.
Luke House.
I think they said Haben. They are just making their lineup a total random mess for me because I don't have track wrestling to be able to see who we have out there right now. So Jordan Haben. And once again, we're at 152 and they had Haben weighed in at 160, so I'm not sure if our program just got typed up wrong, got off one line or what here, but we seem to have guys all over the place. House with the wing. There we go, dumps it over with the Lord. Goes the opposite direction with the chicken wing. Oh, good, catches the arm on the way over. Settle the hips, settle the hips. Oh, we had a roll through across the shoulders. Now Haben with the bridge, high bridge. House is gotta cinch up that bottom arm. 5-0, 36 seconds left. Chicken wing went over, couldn't take him over, kind of straight forward. Instead went underneath through the waist, locked up the wrist, and dumped him over his knee. That turned into a scramble across the back. The Denver wrestler rolled across his shoulders twice, but the referee wasn't gonna call the roll through. So House ahead 5-0 with 3 back points. 15 seconds left in the first period. Boy, we'd love to see a fall here too. House with a 2-on-1 ride now. 5 seconds left. Oh, he's got the chicken wing Lord hooked up again. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2 more back points. So 7-0. House ahead at the end of the first period. 7-0 is exactly what he needs to do. These guys have got to, these next few weight classes have got to definitely pull their weight because I know we're going to have a tough match at 195. I'll be curious to see what Independence does at 195 with Matt McMillan ranked number 5 wrestling the number 1 ranked Isaac Schiedenhelm. Boy, House with a nice reversal right off the whistle. He's ahead now 9-0. Major decision, racking up the points. Got the wing hooked up again on the right side. He's been over on that side the whole time. Made a lot of good things happen. Now he's got the far wrist turned in, so gonna go at a 1-on-1 on the left side. Try to roll the wrist up across the back. Nope. Gonna go to a 2-on-1 tilt maybe? No, lost hand control. Here we go, 125 left in the second period. House in the top position. He's ahead 9-0, goes to a head lever. Head lever, yep, he's gonna look for the chicken wing, but can't quite thread the needle. 110 left now. Kind of gone with the body now, not getting out to the side quite as active as we were in that first period. Had a cross face there briefly. 53 seconds left. Head lever again, drives his opponent down to the mat, but they're going to be on the edge here, so whatever he does hook up, it's going to be tough to keep him in bounds. Got a wing on the left side, but like I said, it's just in the wrong spot in the mat for this to happen. They go out of bounds, 36 seconds left. Independence ahead right now in the dual meet 17-9. Haven't probably said that enough. 17-9 dual meet, and they head back to the middle of the mat. We got Luke House on the mat right now, ahead 9-0. Independence ahead 17-9 here at 152. We started the dual meet at 120 pounds. At 120, we had a loss by fall. Colin Fischels and Denver-Tripoli bumped up their number 4 rated 113 pounder, moved him up there. Riley Wright against Fischels. Fischels gave up the fall at 126. A big fall by Jacob Wolf, big tech fall by Jacob Wolf at 126. Tanner Erickson Dale, I mean, even bigger win for Tanner Erickson Dale. His opponent, they wrestled this Saturday. Erickson Dale won 6-1. Tonight he won by fall. At 138, Drew Davis picked up a fall, and at 145, it was Seth House with a loss by decision, 6-1. And we got Big Brother out there right now. Luke House on the mat, 9-0. He's a senior here at 152. He's going to be a district qualifier. And up 9-0 in that top position again. That's kind of the whole second period. He ended up with a reversal right off the whistle, rode him out the whole period. But not quite as active as we were in the first period. Needs to be careful here. Looking for a 2-on-1 tilt and just like dropped his hips on the mat and almost rolled underneath him, and not in good position at all there for a second. 1:25 left in the third period. There's that wing and tried to dump it over. Chicken wing, dump it over to the Lord, but his opponent's able to roll through. Goes back to the head lever. Good job of breaking him down. Run him forward on this lever and go ahead and pop it over. He tries it. Good idea. Keep running it forward. 1:07 left now, 9-0. Now, team-wise, we want to keep this 9-0 lead. We don't want to give up, certainly don't want to give up a reversal. We can afford to give up an escape, so we got to recognize that. Still looking for stuff. He's got a wing over on the left-hand side. He's looking for a far wrist. Got the wing again. He's going to hook it up through the body. Going to try to dump him over his knee. Last couple times, his opponent's been able to roll through that, and they break the grip and back at it again. Oh, he's going to try and run it forward now. Oh, he just can't quite get it going forward here. Can't get the far wrist. His opponent's posting out. Posting out with that far arm. We want the wing with the far wrist, but not able to get there. 20 seconds left, 9-0. Once again, we can give up the escape. We don't want to give up the reversal right now. That's just what we need to be careful of. Just some smart wrestling here. Stay in good position here. 8 seconds left, and it's going to be Luke House at 152 with the win. Win by major decision. Win by major decision, 9-0. So that's going to move the dual meet score. Independence 21. Independence 21 and Denver-Tripoli 9. So we're 6 matches in, almost halfway there. Ooh, Denver-Tripoli at the end of that match.
At this time, let's focus on the Denver.
I don't know what happened in those last 3 seconds. Luke House running a wing over on that side. And his opponent is just holding that shoulder. He just didn't get up after the end of the match. Went over and shook hands, and now they got him off the mat.
Let's hear it for the Independence cheerleaders.
We've got Jake Jewell stepping on the mat for Independence right now. And we'll see who. Brady Broquet, Denver-Tripoli on the mat. They got a freshman out here. Freshman out against Jake Jewell. They have really been playing with their lineup. I wonder if I didn't see the Union meet. Jake Jewell with the takedown head lever. Almost took him over with that head lever. 2-0 score right away for Jake Jewell. This is one of those things as a freshman, Broquet from Denver-Tripoli. It's like, thank you very much, coach. Send me out against the number 3 ranked wrestler at 160. And you got a freshman getting pinned right now. So 33-second pin by Jake Jewell over Broquet of Denver-Tripoli. And we go to 170. We got Nick Holt out there at 170 right now. And let's see who they send out. Could be Dominic Klusman, but who knows? Okay, they're going by their lineup here. 170, Dominic Klusman. Klusman placed 3rd at the sectional tournament for Denver-Tripoli. Nick Holt in on a shot. Double leg, trying to work it over. Needs to be careful here. He's got the ankle hooked and picks up 2. Good job. He was kind of scooting his hips into that double leg, so didn't want him to get too deep in there and maybe expose himself if his opponent pops his hips over or something. Like I said, Klusman, almost a tilt there, Nick Holt. Klusman placed third at the sectional tournament. Did not wrestle against Holt at the sectional tournament. Klusman wrestled Russell of West Delaware. Russell pinned him in 3:49, and Holt went on to beat Russell in the finals 3-1. So, sure would love to see Nick Holt equal that fall that Russell had against Klusman at the sectional tournament. 4-0 score. Nick Holt with a couple back points. And then a new start out of bounds. 44 seconds left in this first period. We're at 170 pounds, so we're now sitting at halfway through. Just over halfway through, second half of the match right now, here at 170. And Independence on top, 27-9 right now. Bottom man gets a warning for stalling. 12 seconds left in the first period. Holt just needs to hold his position here, get a new start. New opportunity at the beginning of the second period. Oh, Holt stacks him up. Stacks him up right at the end, just kind of a ball and chain through the legs, and went ahead and put pressure on the head and ran him right over top of his head. If he'd have had 3 or 4 more seconds, that would have been a fall right at the end of the period. So Holt picks up 2 more with the stack there. 6-0, he's on top. Second period, he's going to start in the down position. Gets the stand up right off the whistle and gets the reversal. Stand up turns right into his opponent. So 8-0, got the major decision going right now here, right at the beginning of the second period. But we're looking for some more. Oh, there's another stack. Ran him right over top of his head. Yes, and there's the fall. Nice job with that move. Went back to it again. The one that got the back points at the end of the first period went kind of between the legs, grabbed the arm, ran it forward, stacked him over top. And it's Holt with the fall. And we need every single one of these falls we can get. 33-9, that's exactly what we need. Because, 220, 285, we're not quite maybe where we want to be tonight, lineup-wise. So, got to do everything we can do to kind of fill that gap a little bit. So here we are at 182, Elliott Ryan. And Ryan wrestling Lund of Denver-Tripoli. And these two did not wrestle at the sectional tournament. Lund wrestled Hirsch of Dyersville-Beckman in the semifinal round, and Hirsch picked up a fall in 4:53. Elliott Ryan then won by fall over Hirsch in 3:46. So got another weight class here. We got an advantage going here for sure. And it's the next weight class. I'm really kind of curious to see what we're going to do at 195. With our lineup the way it is, it'd almost be an advantage to give up the forfeit at 195, move McMillan up to 220, and let McMartin wrestle at 285. No score yet here. Elliott Ryan on his feet, and Elliott's got enough on his feet to pick up a lot of wins, but his strength is definitely down on the mat. Right now, Elliott Ryan is 40-8 on the season. There's a takedown, so I said that just to make him mad. And there's a leg jerk across the shoulder. We should be getting back points. There we're getting them finally. So we're going to get, a leg jerk, and he's going to get a fall. You don't get a fall out of a leg jerk very often, but he just adjusts. He's got a sense. Man, he gets close to a fall. He just knows how to adjust. You don't see falls coming out of leg jerks. Those are almost always just back points. and then adjust, but he just kept that leg. He lifted that thing high, kept that far shoulder. That's outstanding. And I thought we were going to do this. Who we got out there? Oh, we got Tate Friedhof. Tate Friedhof. All right, he's going to wrestle number 1 in the state. Tate Friedhof, a JV wrestler at 195. Going to give Tate the opportunity to wrestle number 1 in the state. And Tate gets an elbow high, and Schiedenhelm just boosts him right over. Gets the first takedown, no back points. Now Schiedenhelm's going to, went to a half Nelson, thought he was going to lift Friedhof up in the air. Oh, he did get back points on that, I guess. So the takedown, 2 back points, so 4-0. Friedhof now fighting out of a chicken wing, or a bar arm, I should say, a bar arm. Oh, and a quarter Nelson. Oh, now Tate's staying square, doing a good job. 122 left. Once again, Friedhof wrestling number 1 ranked kid in the state in Schiedenhelm of Denver-Tripoli. Hats off to Tate, sophomore, good job. Schiedenhelm throwing some half Nelsons, trying to pick the inside thigh. Oh, they're going to go ahead and cut him loose now. Not sure. Now Tate's got a pummel. He's got a pummel. Keep those elbows in. Pummel and keep those elbows in. Don't reach. Don't reach. 45 seconds. Got to make this state champion come at you. Schiedenhelm, a state champion, drive double leg, and there's 2. And Tate does a good job of just recognizing on that double leg, bail out. 30 seconds left, 6-1 score right now. Friedhof now, fighting off the half, and that, Friedhof is slippery. Gives up a couple back, he gives a roll through, doesn't even give up back points. He's going against number 1 right now, 6-1 score at the end of the first period. Nice job. Oh, now he's got it. Friedhof's fighting off a half, trying to roll through, 4 seconds, and gives up the fall. Good effort by Tate Friedhof. Giving up the fall right at the end. Another example of a JV wrestler getting an opportunity in a regional dual meet like this, and he's going to travel down to the state duels as well. And who knows? Crazy things happen at state duels. You get an opportunity like that to go out in the mat again, possibly. 39-15, the dual meet score right now with that loss by Friedhof. McMillan with the takedown and the fall. I'm sorry, I looked down. He's got the quick ankle pick. Got him turned over to his back right now. Going to get 3 back points for sure. 133 left. McMillan does pick up the back points. He was at 5-0. We're at 220, so McMillan has moved up from 195. Not going to go against Schiedenhelm again. We'll wrestle him again in the district finals. And I'm hoping Matt can close the gap this Saturday on Schiedenhelm, number 5 and number 1. Going at it now. McMillan with the chicken wing, and he is just rock solid here. That's just, I wish our younger guys could see that. The wing, the wrist, just walks it over with the right pressure and just sets him to his back. Matt McMillan with the fall, 45-15. So we've got 3 matches left, and this dual meet's over. Independence is going to the state dual meet. Independence will be wrestling next Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning at the state dual meet. I'm not sure what seed we'll go in at for sure. We got Lane McMartin on the mat here at 285, so McMartin moves up from 220 to 285. And he's wrestling Denver's heavyweight, Brock Farley. And Farley a freshman, and Farley ended up placing first at the sectional tournament. So Independence, once again, Independence will be a state dual qualifier for the, is this the 3rd year in a row? Losing track of all the years. So good job by the Independence team. Kind of came in maybe a little bit of a question mark without having Austin Larkin in the lineup. You know, just had to worry. Oh, there we go. Getting a little heavy on the head there. So the referee brings him back to the middle and says, better calm down. I don't know if he gave him any kind of a caution or anything like that. I guess it would be a point. Talked to him, whispered in his ear a little bit as he brought him back to the middle. Both guys getting pretty heavy with the hands, and that last open palm face punch by Denver-Tripoli probably took it to another level. So they're back on their feet. 28 seconds left in the first period. Dual meet 45-15. We got it wrapped up. We just got to finish off here at 285 at 106 and 113. And they're going to wrap up the first period. So Lane McMartin, good job wrestling a sectional champ. McMartin. Well, I know what we want to do for sure with Lane is we want to stay on our feet as long as we possibly can. That's where he's going to have his best shot. He does not want to get taken down. You got a Lane weighing in at 220, and you've got a legit heavyweight. Boy, Lane, he jumps over top. You're going to give up the reversal, man. That's exactly, you don't want to do that. Give up the lock hands and gives up the escape. So I'd much rather have that result. At least he's coming back up to his feet. Didn't get reversed in that. Off the whistle, he tried to jump in with two legs and go underhooks and take him to his back, but opponent just a little bit too big of a rock to throw around like that. So we got McMartin back up on his feet, and this is, like I said, this is where we'd rather be. Escape, and then the technical violation for locking hands for Denver-Tripoli's Farley here at 285. 2-0 score. Farley on top right now. 1:07 left in the second period. McMartin doing a good job up on his feet, just not getting in a bad position. And you know, he had an attempt at a blast double earlier in the first period. Maybe hold on here for another 30 seconds, get it down to 20 seconds left. Now 49 seconds, they go out of bounds, go back to the middle. Bide his time here a little bit and see what he can come up with maybe at the end of the second period. Both guys heavy on the head. When they're coming down on the head, they're like, they're borderline swinging. Assistant referee maybe could have. We gotta be careful here because these guys are swinging pretty hard. We're gonna have to. Referees are gonna have to step in here in a little bit because on top of that, just a little bit ago we had almost like a body blow coming in on the underhook for Farley. Final couple seconds, so here we go. Going in the third period. Lane McMartin going both up. That's a good decision. 2-0 score, so here we go, McMartin. If he's going to do a drive double, it better be a football tackle. We know he's a good football player, so here we go. Bump that head down and attack those legs. Got to try and get in on those legs. Attack. He's talking to the Denver opponent. I'm not sure. I guess if he doesn't think he's being offensive, you hit him for stalling. I'm not sure what all the talking is. Lane has had, like I said, that kind of one blast double. I think maybe if anything, that's getting him off his back. Golly, that is pummeling. That is pummeling. 1:20 left in the third period. All right, now it's 1:15. Now it's to Lane's advantage to get out of the collar tie get a couple head taps and see if he can do a good old-fashioned football tackle here. 1 minute left now. Oh, circle him off. They're on the edge of the mat. Lane needs to circle and shoot him off. There's an opportunity for Lane. Circle and shoot him off. Circle and shoot him off. Don't let him back you up onto that edge. Circle and shoot him off. "35 seconds left. We got the Denver coach, one of the Denver coaches over at the head table. They're not happy about these head slaps, but they're going both directions. I don't know what he wants. I mean, Farley's giving it as good as we're getting it. It's just a fight drill out there. Independence wrestlers, you remember what fight drill is? That's what this is right now. These guys are battling, but Lane's got to pull something off here in 10 seconds. He's got to take a shot. He's got 5 seconds. Got to uncork one, Lane. Got to uncork one, otherwise it's a fight drill. No shot taken. 2-0 score. And nice job by Lane McMartin. A loss by decision there, 2-0. So way to step in. And just a smart match. Put himself in a position to win there at the end. Not able to uncork a double leg. We got Holt and Griffith on the mat here for Independence. No, coaches were still. Denver-Tripoli coach couldn't resist. He had to come over and say something about the head. Couldn't resist saying something about the fight drill that was going on out there at 285, because that was a battle. That was pummeling, head blows and body blows, and I know Denver might not be happy about it, but Farley was giving it just as good as McMartin was giving it too. The referee probably could have stepped in a little bit earlier and said, "Boys, we're not going to go here." Griffith wrestled Platt. This is Sam Platt of Denver-Tripoli, 23-23 on the season. And Griffith wrestled him this weekend and picked up a fall in 222, and he's got him buried again right now. Oh, we missed the shoulder. There it was again. There's a fall. 43 seconds this time. So good things happening here. 51-18. We are sealing the deal here, making our way to the state dual tournament, and we're going to pick up a win by forfeit for OR. And so the final dual meet score, 57-18. And Independence has punched its ticket to the state dual tournament, and that's going to be happening next Wednesday at Wells Fargo Arena, the Wednesday ahead of the state individual tournament. So congratulations to Independence Mustangs. 2 dual meet wins tonight, and they are headed to the state dual tournament next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, what we'll have going on is we are going to try to live stream. However, if we have anyone that has wanted to call wrestling, not even on the radio, but over the internet, if we have anyone that would like to step in, you need to get a hold of Matt Shannon at the high school. Give the high school a call, talk to Matt Shannon, let him know that you could possibly help out, because I unfortunately will not be able to. I might try to squeeze in the morning, but I cannot be there in the afternoon. So best case scenario, we want Independence to win the first round and get themselves into the championship side. I would be able to do the initial first round match and probably their last dual meet of the day, but I will not be able to be there the full day for Independence Wrestling. So if we have anyone out there that's wanted to do some wrestling on live stream internet, now's your time to step forward and help out a little bit. The state individual tournament is the following Thursday. And following Thursday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Independence getting a nice picture right now as state dual qualifiers. Nice job, Independence Wrestling. We got moms up here and they're very happy. They can't get the picture they want of the team with the flag. Another banner put up in the rafters here of the gymnasium. State dual qualifiers, outstanding job, Independence Wrestling. So Independence Wrestling moves on to the state dual tournament. That's going to be next Wednesday, and it will be at 9 o'clock in the morning. And more than anything, we hope that a lot of people can get down there and see it on your own. But we should be able to have the first round of wrestling that morning here, live streaming with Independence Wrestling. So Independence going to the state duels with a 57-18 win over Denver-Tripoli earlier in the evening, with a 60-15 win over Gilbert. So great job, Independence Wrestling. Be with us again this Saturday. This Saturday, starting at noon here in Independence, is the district wrestling tournament. Independence has 9 guys, 9 individuals still trying to make that pathway, get that pathway to the state wrestling tournament. Our nine district qualifiers are Colin Fischels, Drew Davis, Luke House, Jake Jewell, Nick Holt, Elliot Ryan, Matt McMillan, Hunter, and Hunter Crawford are nine district qualifiers. So starting at noon on Saturday here in Independence, we'll be here wrestling for the opportunity to be a state individual qualifier, and I'll be here as well, live streaming here from Independence. Once again, it'll be an audio only stream happening this weekend, this Saturday at the district tournament. So Independence moves on to the state dual meet, and we've got district wrestling happening this upcoming Saturday at noon. So thanks a lot for being with us, everybody. Sure glad to have you listening tonight, and hope you enjoyed the broadcast and enjoyed Independence qualifying for another state dual tournament. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening, and we'll see you on Saturday at noon.